What's going on, button pushers? Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about different ways that you can use different things to add emotion and personality to any and every video. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is David. I'm a photographer and cinematographer, and I just love making content to help you guys learn new things and do different things and just entertain you in general. So today we're going to be talking about adding personality and just changing it up for your videos. This was requested in one of my YouTube comments, so if you guys have any requests for videos or anything you want to specifically learn, drop me a comment below, let me know, and I will get to making it for you. So let's start off with planning your videos versus going with the flow with your videos. So of course you can always plan your videos. You can always lay out something like, I want a shot of this and this, and I want it to transition from this shot to this shot in this specific way. Or like me, you could just go with the flow. Honestly, I just grab my shots and do whatever kind of just pops in my head. I'm like, oh, it'd be really cool to do this, and just on the spot go with the flow. Of course, there are times like some page shoots or something where you might want to actually plan it, because planning it will help you execute things so much better. But for people like me, where a lot of times it's kind of just shooting just to shoot, it can be fun to just go with the flow and see where you go with it, as far as editing, as far as shooting, as far as finding the places to shoot, and just what exactly you're shooting. There are two different ways to really go about that. So when you're planning things, everything's kind of scripted, everything's already ahead of time, you know what's gonna happen where and kind of just how to do it. So that is one way to add personality. Just plan everything ahead of time so you know that when you get into editing, it's gonna look this specific way. Or if you're just going with the flow, there's a lot of things you can do, like maybe the music hits at a certain beat here and you kind of want to throw an effect there to add to it, or specific shots to kind of sync with specific things, and that's where the musicality comes in. So when it comes down to musicality is the way that you sync your editing with the music. So if it hits like a certain kick, a snare, a hi-hat or something, or maybe even lyrics. So if you want to sync lyrics with specific moments, like they say something that you can relate to and you have like an iPhone clip of something, throw it in there. Add some personality, add some character. Now, some people might stray away from using iPhone photos and videos, but honestly, it's a lot of fun to kind of throw it in. It adds a lot of personalization, because just like my 2019 recap video, I threw in a lot of Instagram stories and different moments and memories, and a lot of people kind of touched and felt that, because unlike just recording specific moments with your camera, there are a lot of moments that are filmed with an iPhone, like Instagram and Snapchat stories, that aren't actually seen by anywhere else other than those specific social media posts. Throwing those in there inside of an actual video might do a lot for you and kind of add some character and make your viewers feel like they're personal with you. They're very close to you, and kind of see that Instagram story in your everyday life, not just what they see on a professional camera. Now, along with that, we also have special effects and what kind of effects you want to actually use. So you have the special effects like all the zoom in, the zooms, the transitions, the slides, the glitch effects and all that. Of course, you can throw all of that in with a lot of cinematic looking things. A lot of people have seen it, travel videos. You see a lot of transitions there. Now, of course, that is one way to personalize your videos if you're really into that. Maybe you love glitch effects. I like glitch effects. I don't really use them that much, but I love glitch. I love the whole digital look, the feel of, distortion and stuff. But I don't really use them much because it's just not my style. I don't really feel it like that. So if you're like me and you don't like using effects, you always have those clean jump cuts and, very minimal transition looks that I love. I really love doing that, because I kind of like that slower feel, that more calming, relaxed feel, rather than all of that jumpy, all of that. But you can definitely mix it together. It's really up to you how you kind of fuse the two together, from jump cuts to special effects to all these different transitions, to kind of play along with your video and make it feel like it's a piece of you. And from there, it's kind of just deviating from the norm. So deviating is kind of like straying away. You could literally do anything, whatever comes to your mind, just do it. If you don't think you want to do it, but you kind of want to at the same time, just do it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Sure, you wasted a bunch of time, but honestly, whatever makes a video better, because imagine if it worked out, that would be amazing, because you just personalize your video with something that you think was a crazy idea, and it turned out to work and fit perfectly. So if you guys have any crazy ideas that you're doing in editing or shooting, just do it. if even like if you're like, it might be a bad idea, it's better to just have it and not use it than to never have shot it at all, because then you'll never know. And I always tell that to anybody. Hey, if you want to do it, let's do it, because it's better to have it than not. Now we have to get into the color grading. The color grading is one of the most personal things you can do to any video. Now this comes in with the lighting, the overall color and whatnot. Each color has its own specific mood. Each lighting has its own specific mood. So if you're coloring the video with very cool colors, it could be a more slow, it could be more sad, it could be, you know, very calming, relaxing maybe. Or if you're doing super warm, intense colors, it could be more energetic, it could be higher energy, it could be jumping all over the place. And you could even mix it around and kind of fuse it. Or if it's like a nice warm beach look, you could do a lot of greens and make it look more calming, relaxing, naturey, adventurous. There's a lot of things you could do with color and lighting and just overall color grading. So if you guys look at these clips here, you can kind of tell there's a distinct difference between the two different types of color grading. One is a lot more moody and one is more vibrant and very, you know, out there. Which leads us into the final thing to kind of personalize your videos, the frame rate and the speed of the clips. So lots of the movement and lots of, you know, jumping around and jittery compared to those slow, nice, clean-cut movements. Here you can see it's very cinematic-ish looking with, you know, whatever, you know, the term's lost its meaning, but very slow, very calming, not so much movement. You can kind of feel the emotion coming out of it, as opposed to this clip where it's kind of jumping all over the place, lots of energy, lots of different ways to kind of depict this, whether it's intensity, whether it's anger, whether it's, you know, sorrow in a way, but not like a sad sorrow, like I hate my life kind of, I'm gonna beat you up sorrow. There's a lot of ways that you can use movement and gimbal movements and handheld shots and all that to kind of use and depict emotion and personalize your videos. If you just play around with it, you can kind of get the feel for it. So let's go through a quick run through, because I kind of went through that really fast. So planning your videos versus not planning your videos. There's two very distinct differences between planning your videos and not, because one, everything's gonna be planned out, planned for. The next one is going to be completely on a whim. Everything is gonna be like, oh, this is probably gonna look cool, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. I don't have a plan, but hopefully it all works out. Then we have special effects and no special effects. Now people might throw in a lot of effects into their videos, but honestly, I don't, because I kind of just love that clean cut, very like simplified, minimalistic look, and it turns out to be super amazing, and a lot of people love that. But some people also love a lot of effects, and don't get me wrong, I love glitch effects, but I don't use them all that much. Then we have the musicality and the syncing of the lyrics at specific points with the snares, the hi-hats, the kicks. A lot of people love doing this because it really like kind of speaks to the person and how, you know, they sense the video, because they're hearing specific things with specific cuts, and they kind of tie that in together, and it turns out to be a really good video because of the musicality. Then we have using iPhone clips and professional camera clips. Now, of course, you can introduce iPhone clips here and there, but don't just use them all, you know, iPhone clips. Of course, you can if you feel like it, but you know, mixing it all together really adds some character, because people can kind of get personal with you and kind of feel those personalized Instagram stories and whatnot. Deviating from the norm will allow you to kind of throw in your little personal piece of your heart into your content, because you're not following what everyone else is doing. You're kind of just going with the flow, doing you, and introducing something new to the table. Absolutely amazing. Everybody loves seeing something different. And your color grade. Your color grade is going to change everything about your video, from the way the people see things, from the emotions, how they interpret the video itself, and whatnot. And then you have the speed and movement. Lots of movement could mean intense, jittery, action-packed, while less movement could mean more slow, calming, relaxed, and just intimate. There are a lot of ways you can kind of depict it. Just watch a few videos, figure it out. Like, if I'm watching this, how am I supposed to feel? If I'm watching this, how do I feel? And how are they moving the camera movements as I'm watching this? How is the color depicted? How many effects are they throwing? You know, just watch different videos and kind of see how people personalize their own videos, and it can help you kind of understand how to personalize your own. There are tons of ways to just personalize and add character and bring a piece of your heart into your videos, but it's entirely up to you how you do it, because every aspect of every video can be a little bit different because of who you are, how you like things, how you see things, and just how you want to add character to your stuff. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you aren't already subscribed, drop me a comment below. What do you guys want to learn next, or maybe even how you add your own piece of your character into your videos. So keep pushing buttons. Have an amazing day, morning, night, wherever you're watching from. Stay safe out there, guys. Seriously, stay safe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.